We thought we were going up the mountain and getting near, kind of this time last year. But for all sorts of reasons, particularly our commissioners' desire to see what's happening out in the community, both in Calderdale and Greater Huddersfield, and wanting to see that situation progress to their satisfaction before they would want to focus on hospital services. We've had probably about a year where I think we have been really clear about what needs to happen in terms of hospital reconfiguration, but we've been kind of waiting for our commissioners, let's just say, to get into a space where they feel comfortable that they can move forward. We are now in week 2 of a 12-week period where we're pulling together what we call our 5-year plan. This is quite important because not only does it talk about reconfiguration, but it talks about how do we get the finances of the trust on a sustainable footing into the future. Okay? But one of the key bits of this 5-year plan that we are working to, it will be the story about how we would like to reconfigure services. And we're on a 12-week journey. As I say, we're 2 weeks in. We're trying to get as much input from people like yourselves about if you were in an ideal world and you were working, for example, in an emergency care centre, what would that be like? What would be the things you'd like to be? So those colleagues who work in ICU, who would say, actually just having us together collectively in one place and the resilience that that would give would make such a difference. It's that sort of stuff that we're looking to bring as a part of this 5-year plan. The plan is that once we've concluded this work in December, and hopefully the commissioners and our regulator monitor and NHS England, okay, we will all be in a place where our commissioners will say that they feel ready to go out to formal consultation, okay? And the target is to try and get that ready in January, okay? So we are at quite a significant point here. And if all that goes to plan, we will then be in a 12-week period consulting on reconfiguration of our services. So for anybody who was in the former Calderdale Hospital, or was in the former HRI, okay, or was at the part of when those two organisations came together and can remember this conversation starting way back then, it really is, if you're religious in any way, shape or form, it is a bit like Moses coming down that mountain with his tablets. Okay? It's that amazing. And forgive me if you're not religious in any way, shape or form, but I'm just trying to make and illustrate the point. I would say to you, we need your help. So, and again, it doesn't matter whether you're a cleaner, whether you're a ward sister, you're a matron, you're a consultant, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you've got thoughts about how our services should be shaped, and that includes community colleagues as well, try and get, if you can, to these sessions. They won't be the only sessions, they won't be the only opportunity, but I am doing a bit of an advertisement for them now, if you can do. And if you could spread the love a little bit and speak to colleagues or whatever else that you go from this morning, to at least alert them to where this presentation is on the intranet, but particularly to get these dates and times. If you can come, that would be really appreciated, because one of the pillars we talk about is work together to get results. Well, this is a really good example of the opportunity for you to be involved in helping to shape that strategic plan that will affect every single one of us for years to come.